Today we are making some pepperoni rolls that mimic the Totino snack from my childhood without the high price, oil, or animal products. These are deceptively low carb and better than anything you can find at the store. Aloha, I'm Tiffany and this is my Vegan Aloha kitchen. I hit a huge milestone this month and gained over 4,000 watch hours here on my channel. I thought there was no better way to celebrate than to combine some of my favorite recipes all into this one delicious roll. Let's get started. Here are the ingredients we will be using. For this recipe, I'm using my homemade pepperoni. This is a simple recipe made with vital wheat gluten, some spices, and yam cake as a fat source. I bake mine at 325 degrees for 90 minutes. I'll link that recipe at the end of the video and in the description and comment box. You can also buy a store-bought brand. Give the pepperonis a rough chop and set aside. Another option for filling is using TVP or texturized vegetable protein. Simply rehydrate by adding a half cup of boiling water and letting it sit for 2 to 3 minutes to absorb the moisture. Add in some spices, fluff with a fork, and set aside. Next, I'm going to make a quick marinara sauce by combining 2 large cloves of garlic, 1 medium onion, 1 large can of whole peeled tomatoes, a teaspoon of dried oregano, a pinch of red pepper flakes, 2 tablespoons of nutritional dry yeast, and salt and pepper to taste. You can also buy a store-bought brand here, but this sauce resembles the Totino sauce more than any brand I've found, and it adds a bit of cheesiness with the addition of the nutritional dry yeast. Next, add a 1/3 cup of pepperoni, a 1/4 cup of marinara, and a cup of vegan cheese to a blender. I'm using Follow Your Heart mozzarella, but I have a recipe for the cheese as well if you want to pull out all the stops for this one. Pulse a couple of times and blend until you create a coarse crumble. Lay out your wraps and place a heaping teaspoonful of filling onto the left side center of the wrapper, leaving a 1/2 inch above and below the filling. Gently roll, then press above and below the filling to seal the edges. Then fold up each side to create a small seal. I'm placing mine in the air fryer at 370 degrees for 10 minutes. These can also be deep fried for 2 to 3 minutes on each side or cooked in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. This dish can be frozen and tastes great reheated, so make sure you double or even triple the batch. You can also make a great taco version of these by adding in some vegan smoked cheddar, hot sauce, and TVP. Serve with your favorite dipping sauce and enjoy. The full ingredients and measurements can be found in the comment and description box below. While you're down there, let me know if you have a great throwback recipe you would like to share, or if there's one you would like me to create. Thank you for your kindness and comments. As always, mahalo, and I'll see you in the kitchen.